What is up, guys? Tom here. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops video, where today is part 2 of my Rose Prestige 15 series, as I said, on Black Ops 1. Now, in the last episode, I did say how I'd be picking a subject for kind of these videos to talk about, rather than just saying, Black Ops 1's good, I like Black Ops 1, I like playing Black Ops 1, I like it, I'm enjoying it, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to think of more subjects. I also thought when I get into further episodes, there's not really going to be much for me to talk about, so I'm probably just going to put it gameplay, like 4-minute video, like music in the background, me come on at the end. I'm level 32 or whatever. Goodbye, sort of thing. Just kind of because it's gonna get a bit boring if it's just me, and I'm not really gonna be able to think of that many things to kind of talk about. So I'm just gonna kind of do that when I get to kind of towards the higher episodes and I start to run out of things to talk about. So today, as I said, I'm going to be talking about, I don't think I said it, did I say it? I have no idea, but I'm going to be talking about which maps so far are my favourite in Black Ops 1. Now, I am kind of a fan of Summit, as you can see here. I'm using the FAMAS, and it's not a bad map. I think it's probably one of my favourite maps in the game, especially kind of like the kind of top kind of room. You can kind of get up in there and get quite a few kills. Obviously, the FAMAS is very versatile, so you can get people from longer ranges and at close ranges. It is a very, very, very good gun, and it worked perfectly for Summit. It is actually a really, really good map to play, and I really do enjoy it. Now, I was just starting off with Summit because it's the one you can see right now. But moving on, I think I'll say my least favourite maps. Now, I might be missing a few maps out here, but I'm sorry because I don't know if I've played all of them. I'm pretty sure I've played all of them. Maybe only like cracked once or twice, but my least favourite map, if I'm honest, is Villa. Villa, I think, is my least favourite. If I'm honest, that's because it's like, you know how the Treyarch maps are kind of like 3 lanes, and most maps do. It just doesn't. It's weird. It seems to have less like 2 big open areas. Villa. It's really weird. The way with the fountain, then you got the centre, and then the bit down the side. Nobody ever goes down the bit down the side, which pretty much makes it pointless. It's like 2 big areas that are very open, and it just doesn't flow at all. It's such a terrible map in my opinion. It's just head glitching and no thanks. I literally just before recording this, I've been playing Villa, and I just don't like it. If I'm honest, it's not my favourite at the moment. Definitely not. Moving on, I guess. I can't really do them in order because I don't really know. I'm thinking of the maps on the spot here. I don't actually know if I'm covering them all. Let's move on to WMD, or WUMD as I like to call it. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I like the VUMP and the WUMD. WUMD is a pretty good map, not too bad. The VUMP is a pretty good gun on Black Ops 3, so you know, yeah, WMD, I'm guessing it's supposed to be called, obviously. I think I'm pretty sure it's in Russia. I know there's pretty weird places in Russia, but I'm pretty sure WUMD isn't one of them, so it's definitely WMD. I've spent way too long talking about if it's WMD or WUMD, but anyway, let's just move on. As I said, WMD, it's not a bad map. It's not my favourite, if I'm honest. It's okay. It's not too bad. I think it's probably, I'm pretty sure Black Ops 1 isn't an AR kind of dominant game. So, obviously assault rifles work better. I found the FAMAS works well. The AUG, as I like to call it, again with my stupid names, or the AUG, the AUG, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it the AUG, works pretty well on there as well. Galil is always good. I find it's good on pretty much any map. Things like Enfield, all that kind of thing. It's not too bad on that map. AK-47 again, which is probably going to be my favourite gun. When I unlock it, woo, starting from scratch again. But yeah, WMD is not a bad map. It's okay. It's slightly open in some places. I prefer to be more cover. Obviously, I know Black Ops 1 is nowhere near as fast paced, so I need to kind of get used to that compared to Black Ops 3. But it's okay. It's not too bad of a map. I guess I'll go for Cracked next. Now, Cracked I haven't played on too many times. I played it once, and it actually seemed like a pretty good map. It didn't seem bad at all. I used the AUG. on it, so I kind of liked it. It didn't play badly at all. It was a decent map. It was actually a very, very good map. I didn't really think it was going to be that good because people kind of avoided it, but in like the voting and that kind of thing. But it's not that bad. It's actually a pretty good map. So I'm pretty sure it's Crisis, which I'm going to be talking about next. Now Crisis is kind of the one where it's like on like the shore. It's kind of like the inside bit. Crisis, I hate it. It's terrible. If I'm honest, like I struggle to get kills, struggle to find anyone. I have no idea where to go. Similar with Villa, don't really know where I'm supposed to be going to get kills. It's kind of confusing. I don't really like it at all. It's definitely not my favourite. I guess again favours assault rifles, even though like the inside bit kind of favours SMGs. You have some like the FAMAS, the AK-47. It's being a win every single time, pretty much. I'm trying to think of other maps here. Moving on to Radiation. Now, Radiation, I kind of have mixed feelings about. I'm not really too sure. I don't know if they've decided on if it's good or bad or whatever. I'm not really too sure. I kind of struggle to find people. I think that's because they kind of go up, like, below, like, under the ground and above the ground. I think it's better to keep a map, like, above ground or below ground rather than having both. Because kind of means it separates people in more. It kind of makes it into 4 lanes. Because, like, it's like a separate one, like, underground. It's hard to find people, but again, it's not too bad of a map. Then, I think Launch, yes, Launch is a map. The one with the rocket, which it actually launches, because I'm pretty sure Call of Duty Ghosts said they were making, like, maps that actually change and all this kind of thing. Well, in Black Ops 1, a rocket takes off, so that's, like, pretty good. But Launch is actually a pretty good map. I have nothing against it. It's actually not a bad map. Now I'm getting to the point now where I can't think of any maps anymore. There probably is some. Oh yes, there is. Firing Range. That's the one. And Grid as well. Sorry, I completely forgot about the two of them. So Firing Range, in my opinion, is probably more of an SMG dominant map. I think. It's not a bad map. I don't mind it. It's not amazing. It's not my favourite. It's not bad. It's not my favourite. Simple as. I don't really have much else to say about it. It's not my favourite, but it's not bad. I can like deal with. I usually use the AK-74U, so that's not bad. That bad on Firing Range. And finally, at least I think finally, we've got a Grid, which isn't a bad map. Either I find it's more AR dominant because it's got longer line of sights. Works with the Galil. I think the Galil works better than the FAMAS on this map because of the longer lines of sight. It's just not that bad of a gun. I'm pretty sure it would work well with like guns like the M14, the semi-auto guns. I think would work pretty well on that map. They won't really work too badly. So you might want to give them a go on that kind of map. But yeah, overall Grid is not a bad map. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video here. As usual, I have been Tom. I'm pretty sure I'm level 32, which means I've only gone up a couple of levels since. I think I was actually level 22 in the last episode, so I have gone up a bit compared to like last time. But anyway, guys, as I said, I'm going to pick subjects in the videos to come. And I've been Tom, and I'll see you guys all later.